This is the Star News Brief. I'm Leah Ubaga. President Uhuru Kenyatta leads Kenyans in this year's Mashujaa Day celebrations at the Gusii Stadium on Tuesday. Uhuru is expected to continue his call for unity and cohesion in the country while at a proxy war with his deputy William Ruto. The president is faced with a political headache as he unites with his former political rivals at the expense of his union with Ruto. Many Kenyans will be watching how the two leaders treat each other publicly and will keenly follow their speeches for any verbal cues. Uhuru and Ruto came together ahead of the 2013 elections, but their relationship has deteriorated since 2018 when the president united with ODM leader Raila Odinga. Get a copy of The Star by subscribing to our e-paper for only 10 shillings by dialing *550*3#. East African Legislative Assembly member Uhuru Oginga has told Deputy President William Ruto to deal with his frustrations and stop abusing his perceived rivals and imaginary enemies. Uhuru reminded the DP that he is not his age mate and told him to direct his talents elsewhere. ODM leader Raila Odinga has not declared his interest in the 2022 race, but Ruto perceives him as his main challenger. On Sunday, Ruto said he would win the 2022 presidential election even if Uhuru, the elder brother of Raila, is appointed as the chairman of the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission. Ruto added that Raila has no clue about forming a government.
Nasikia wengine wanasema ati Ruto amechengwa kwa hiyo mambo ya IEBC. Mimi nataka niwaambie hivi, hata wakitaka waweke Uhuru Odinga awe chairman wa IEBC, mimi sina shida, mimi sina problem, kwa sababu mimi najua hawawezi kuamua, wananchi ndio wataamua. Ama mnasemaje? Tuko pamoja?
The family of a patient who Karen Hospital claimed had been abandoned over a 23 million shillings medical bill now says they never disappeared as alleged. Jacqueline Mutaki walked into Karen Hospital on February 16th last year for an elective CS but never left the theatre, the same person as it is alleged that she developed a complication that has left her in a vegetative state. The husband now says Karen Hospital should take liability for his wife's health because of its negligence that led to her current state. However, in court, Karen Hospital wants Jacqueline to be transferred to a public hospital, possibly KNH or home-based care due to the accrued medical bill that the family cannot afford. Parliament is in a race against time to enact 3 laws with serious impact on the country's 2022 politics. MPs last Thursday approved a bill appointing a panel to recruit commissioners to the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission. IBC has 3 commissioners in the post, staging a quorum challenge that has denied it powers to make major decisions. The Justice and Legal Affairs Committee has equally seized off the Judicial Service Amendment Bill 2020, which seeks to streamline transition at the Supreme Court. It provides for the recruitment of a Chief Justice to begin 6 months before the incumbent leaves office. 2 committees are expected to hold sittings this Wednesday to harmonize the 2 referendum bills before the House. Women leaders have issued what they term as irreducible minimums ahead of the much-anticipated launch of the Building Bridges Initiative report. Under the umbrella embrace, the women leaders warned against any attempts to take away the gender gains they are already enjoying in the current arrangement. Led by Kirinyaga Governor Anne Waiguru, the leaders cited the seats of 47 woman representatives, which they noted should not be scrapped as rumored. Without specifying any course of action, should the BBI team recommend scrapping of 47 woman representatives seats, the women leaders vowed they'll not take lightly any efforts to claw back the gender gains.
We expect that the BBI process will not only protect but expand women's gains in the Constitution. The BBI presents a historic opportunity for full and conclusive implementation of the 2/3 gender rule. We therefore expect that the final report to be released soon will reflect this position.
Prosecution of graft and other key cases suffered significantly after the National Treasury failed to remit 744 million shillings to the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution in 2018 and 2019. Auditor General Nancy Gathungu says that out of the ODPP's annual budget of 2.29 billion shillings, the Treasury released 2.2 million shillings, dealing a blow to the office, which is handling corruption and other mega cases, including murder in courts. The underfunding accounts for 25% 100% of the DPP Nudin Haji's lead office budget during the year under review. Meanwhile, Attorney General Paul Kihara's State Law Office is on the spot over the whereabouts of 571.99 million shillings that was to be transferred to 5 public institutions. An audit report reveals that while Kihara's office said it transferred the money to the institutions, the entities denied receiving the funds. Get a copy of The Star by subscribing to our e-paper for only 10 shillings by dialing *550*3#.